Out where the sand swallows the sun's last light, beneath the crows that circle tight, whiskey bottles lay thrown beside the road, where a lone figure with a heavy load recalls the thunder of a train in flight. Echoes from the devil's deal they ride, where shadows stretch and old ghosts by. Lost loves wail in the dust storm scream, burning churches by the creek of dream, where every whispered sin must confide. Struck a pact beneath a blood-red moon for silver and a lover's swoon. Dust to dust the cursed lands did claim, left him with nothing but his shame, and a heart as empty as a forgotten tomb. Echoes from the devil's deal they haunt, silent deserts bear the brunt. Whispered vows and curses thrown in winds that chill down to the bone, in every gust his sins confront. At the crossroads stood eye to eye with the devil couldn't deny. A gun arose and a soul to sell. He chose his path and chose it well. In the night you can hear his cry. Echoes from the devil's deal now done, underneath the setting sun. Resigned to roam this cursed plight in the silence of the desert night. A man outlaws the past he can't outrun. The shadows twist and crawl under a moon that's seen it all. The wind carries a tale tired and worn of a love sworn true, then sworn forlorn. Whiskey bottles clink like bones engraved in this ghost town where the righteous came to save. Whispers in the revenge, haunting the silent airs. Echoes of a trust that was broken beyond repairs. Every star a story, every gust a sin confessed. In the heart of the desert, where vengeance never rests. There's a church on the hill, smoldering still, where hymns used to fill the dusty skies. A preacher man ran with the devil's plan, left nothing but the truth in a pack of lies. Through the ashes, under the suit and scorn, lay secrets between the lines of a love once born. Whispers in the revenge, stir the dust of fears. The night air's thick with the price of falling tears. Coyote howls a requiem crossroads face to face with my own ghost. I reached into the silence where love mattered most. Reckoning came like a train's mournful whistle blow. A reckoning from the hands of the one I used to know. Under the fading light, my heart's laid bare, my sins I must admit. In the heart of the desert, I'll face my bitter end. In the shadow of the old church bell, where the whispers tell of heaven and hell, a dusty bottle lies by a forgotten well. In this ghost town where silence fell, through the chapel's charred and blackened frame, echoes of past it can't reclaim. There's no mercy in the silent grave, no whisper secrets to save. Just the sound of the wind through a sinner's bones, and the haunting call of the train's old moans. Under the desert sky, wide and brave, no mercy in the silent grave. She wore white in the blazing heat, betrothed to a man she'd never meet. A lone rider, shadows at his feet, promised love but brought deceit. Her heart was a prize he couldn't own, left her with nothing but the dust and stone. There's no mercy in the silent grave, no shelter from the storm he gave. Just a dusty memory of a bridal veil, and the bitter sting of the love that failed. Under the pale moon's watchful gaze, no mercy in the silent grave. Out to a starless sky, across the plains where the lost souls lie. The gunslinger's path, a tale of woe, in the cursed lands where no life grows. He rides seeking a redemption's wave, but finds just shadows in the silent grave. There's no mercy in the silent grave, every man meets the fate he paves. Just the echo of what he used to be, in the whispering sands of eternity, with nothing left but to be brave. No mercy in the silent grave, no mercy in the silent grave. In the shadow of the mesa, where the silent deserts weep, lies the ghost town of Outlaw, where the secrets dare to creep. Underneath the crescent moonlight, whiskey bottles lay in rows, echoes of the lonesome train whistle as the cold night wind blows. Whispers in the lost love calling through the haunted plains. Vows once made in burning churches, now just ashes and chains. Every heartbroken echo, a story of a love that does decay. In the cursed lands of Ellery, where the spirits never stray. There stood a lone, forgotten grave just outside the chapel door. Her name was worn but still engraved in the heart of the man she swore. Betrayed by a kiss so venomous, a serpent smile on her lips left a scar upon the cowboy and a gun upon his hips. Whispers in the lost love tales that chill the desert's spine. Promises like dust storms vanish, leaving nothing behind. His footsteps follow whispers through the town, they softly sway. In the cursed lands of Ellery, where the night swallows the day. The hollow of the valley faced the ghost he feared the most. The mirror of his lost love, now just a pale and fleeting ghost. Eyes like fire confronted past sins as the western wind did moan. A showdown with his haunted memories in the valley of the lone. Whispers in the lost love found his peace or found his grave. In the heart of Ayla, beneath the land so stark and brave. Now he rides a shadow fading in the echoes of his pain. In the cursed lands of Ellery, where whispers call his name. As the sun sets over Ellery, silence settles end of the line. Only whispers in the lost love and his tale lost in time. In the shadow of a ghost town, where the silent deserts wait, whispers float on dust storm wind, secrets that they keep, a bottle lies half buried, a label worn and frayed. In a land where whiskey's fire once burned bright, now merely shade. Ashes of the whiskey on my breath and in my soul, tales of love and vengeance in a glass that's cracked and old. The wind moans a ballad of those lost and those betrayed. Ashes of the whiskey, where my deepest debts were paid. Beneath the scorned sky, the sun bleaches bones so white. I recall her laughter echoing through the lonesome night. The train whistle haunts me, a soundtrack to my strife. Her love was the dagger betrayal, cut like a knife. Ashes of the whiskey in the shadows of my heart, memories like ghost fires tearing old dreams apart. The moonlight bears witness to the sins I can't evade. Ashes of the whiskey under crosses where prayers were prayed. In the burning church's glow, I faced the man I used to be. Stood trial in the flames' harsh court, the judge and the jury me. Found guilty in the silence, with no one else to blame. I watched our love turn to smoke and fed the fire with my shame. Ashes of the whiskey drift away like grains of sand. Revenge a bitter liquor I drank from a cursed hand. Every drop that passes through these lips dark and decayed, whispers of the whiskey and the price I've dearly paid. Ashes of the whiskey haunt me till my dying day.
In the quiet town of Calamity's wake, under the shadow of a blood-red moon, stood the gunslinger, his life at stake. In the dust where the sinners met their doom, whiskey bottle lay empty by a crooked cross. Haunted whispers round the church now lost. Gunslinger, ride through the smoke and the sorrows, chasing the ghost of your love stolen and betrayed. Under the stars where there's no tomorrow, seeking vengeance where a debt of blood's unpaid. Once loved a girl with wildfire eyes, in a town too parched for righteous men. Her laughter mingled with the train's distant cries, till the night when darkness claimed her kin. Trust turned traitor later to the noose, left a gunslinger with nothing left to lose. Dead river split, he met the traitor face to ghostly face. Words unspoken, cold steel spit. A thunder crack split the silent forsaken place. Two shots fired in the desert's heart, one man standing, one torn apart. Forgotten graves where wild winds blow, rests a gunslinger and the fires that grow.
Out in the shadow of the hangman's tree, where the wind whispers low, cold and free, dust devils dance on a barren plain. and the sun bleeds red like an open vein. Old whiskey bottles clink in the ghost town breeze, echoes of laughter lost in the phrase. Where the undertaker's hymn waits underneath the silver moon's cold gaze, there lies a heart that no longer beats in the land where vengeance and sorrow meets. Hear the train whistle moan through the cursed night, where the undertaker's hymn waits, we find the light. A tale of betrayal by a lover's hand. She vanished like smoke into the wasteland. Her memory haunts every whispered wail in the chapel ruins where shadows prevail. The preacher spoke of sin as the church burned bright. Another soul lost to the desert night. Where the undertaker's hymn waits, life fades as quickly as the rusty gates creak. In the silence of a forgotten grave lies a cowboy whose heart was betrayed. Hear the coyotes cry to the hollow sky, where the undertaker's hymn waits, the spirit sigh. Stand at the crossroads, gun heavy in hand. The sky splits open over cursed land. Echoes of the past, they rise and swell, caught between heaven and the fires of hell. The truth sharp as a knife cuts deep and clear, her ghost in the moonlight ever near. Where the undertaker's hymn waits, resolve hardens like the frost on cold gates. With each step on this desolate trace, I walk to meet my fate, I embrace. Let the desert swallow my mournful cries, where the undertaker's hymn waits, a gunslinger lies. Let the dust settle where it may. In this silent desert, I'll find my way. In the heart of the wasteland, under a blood-red sky, lies the devil's ghost town, where even shadows die. Whiskey bottles clinking on the broken barroom floor, echoes of the damned who ain't marching home no more. Oh, the winds whisper sins of the silver bullet's kiss. A train whistle moans through the fog of the abyss. Here in the devil's ghost town, where lost souls abound, every step is haunted, every heart is bound. Once knew a girl with eyes like wildfires glow. In this cursed town, she was the only truth I'd ever know. But vengeance is a dark road, and I took it on my stride. Left her heart and ruining our love on the other side. Hear the church bells burning, the firestorm's embrace, cries of the forsaken, lost in time and space. In the devil's ghost town where the dead won't rest, we're just ghosts in the hollow with sins unconfessed. Face the devil at the crossroads, gun heavy in my hand, bargain my soul to rewrite the tales of this forsaken land. But evil's grip is iron, revenge a fleeting breath. In the ashes of my choices, found solitude in death. Now the dusk falls quiet on this cursed ghostly sprawl. Forgotten graves whisper the tales of my downfall. Here in Devil's Ghost Town under the haunting moon's frown, I walk these dusty streets alone in the kingdom I disown. In a ghost town drowned by silence under moon's watchful eye, whiskey bottles lay like tombstones where my broken secrets lie. Dust swirls like soft whispers past the church that burned to ground. Each step echoes in the darkness to the waltz's haunting sound. Oh, we danced the lost love waltz by the light of a fire long dead, in the heart of cursed lands where even angels fear to tread. Your shadow lingers still, though your soul's with the wind dispersed. We're just ghosts in love's cruel story in a waltz that's been rehearsed. The train whistle still remembers our laughter young and wild, before revenge like a bitter storm took our dreams my faith defiled. Now I roam through silent deserts seeking what was torn from grasp, a locket tarnished yet gleaming within my weathered clasp. Yes, we danced the lost love waltz under stars that now seem cursed, reeling through the forgotten graves where old passions are immersed. Yet in every step a knife turns inside a heart that can't forget. This dance, our love's eternal bed, a silhouette of deep regret. On that night with silver bullets under shadows of deceit, you traded our love for survival in a tale bittersweet. Now facing this barren altar where our vows once sweetly lay, I waltz alone with a ghost embrace as the night fades into day. Dance the lost love waltz where the soil keeps secrets deep, each turn a reminder of the price the soul's heavy toll to keep. In the whispers of the wind I found my peace, my final plea. Let this dance be my release from a love not meant to be. So I'll waltz this path unto the end beneath the endless starry
In a ghost town's hot under a blood-red moon, whispering winds hum an old dead tune. Footprints lay hidden neath layers of soot, echoes of laughter, my dusty boots. Past the old saloon where the whiskey's gone dry, shadows dance where the lost souls lie. Dancing with dusty boots, on cursed land I stand, spinning with spirits, a bottle in my hand. The stars watching silent as old debts demand. Oh, I'm dancing with dusty boots in the devil's sand. By the burnt church's bell she swore her love true. Beneath wooden crosses our wild dreams grew. A betrayal came whispered on a hot desert breeze, as she vanished like rain in the silent seas. Left a heart full of bullets and a grave unmarked. In the dust storm scream I lost my spark. Dancing with dusty boots, with a ghost as my guide, twirling through ruins, vengeance by my side. The moon's pale judgment in this place where hope died. Yes, I'm dancing with dusty boots where my old love lies. Whistle moans through the cracked canyon wall. My reckoning's written in the dust storm squall. With every step forward, the past pulls me back. In this ghost dance, my soul's painted black. So I'm dancing with dusty boots, revenge at my heel, across this damn valley, make the past kneel. Buried my heart where the cold church bell peals. Forever dancing with dusty boots, that's my deal. Verse and chorus in this haunted desert ballad, stirred with the grit and ghost of a land that takes more than it gives. A tale of a man entwined with his fate in the timeless dance of vengeance and lost love among the whispering sands. In the shadow of a ghost town, where the whispers know my name, dust chokes the wind, sweet cry, and the sky wears a stain. Whiskey bottles clink like bells in forgotten saloon graves. Each step stirs the tales of the damned and the brave. There's blood on the hollow sky, red as the setting sun. Echoes of a lonesome train where my redemption's none. No prayer left to whisper here under the cursed moon's rise. Just the ghosts of my past and the truth I despise. A love as fierce as wildfire, lost in a preacher's lie. Her vows turned to ash in a church that now just cries. Betrayal came like a dust storm, fast and blurring right from wrong. Left me with a heart full of bullets in this outlaw song. There's blood on the I face what I've become, the edge of my deeds, and the man I'm running from. An outlaw's life, a shadow's fate, with each setting of the sun. Revenge, a bitter drought from which I can't unrun. There's blood on the hollow sky, my tale's fading light. I'm the ghost in a whispering wind, a specter in the night. This land holds my secrets like a lover's final sigh, bound to this silence where even shadows die.
In the valley where the shadow lingers, under skies as old as the moon, a church steeple charred and fingered by the wrath of a scorned man's ruin. Whiskey whispers in the ghost town dust, echoes of a train that's gone. No mercy in the church fire, burning red. Flames whisper secrets of the damned and dead. Lost love's lament, a bitter choir, singing to the heavens of the church fire. He wore vengeance like an old coat frayed, her locket cold against his chest. Promises like graveyards laid, and soil barren as his heart's unrest. Through dust storms that erase the tracks, silent deserts hold the tales untold. No mercy in the church fire, wild and wide. The skies cried ash when the faithful cried. Betrayal silhouette against the pyre, cast by the blaze of the church fire. There in the heat amongst the amber age, he found the bones of his love, his child. The truth unveiled on that cursed stage drove him deeper into the wild. Forgotten graves unearth their names as he stands alone, the fire's keeper. No mercy in the church fire, souls ascend, haunted by the echoes that will never end. This ghost town knows of desire, forever marked by the church fire.
Out where the whistle cuts the silence of the ghost town sleep, I walk with shadows, my boots stirring secrets that the dust keeps. Whiskey breath, old leather, echoes of cries beneath the moon. Each step a story, a lover's dance turned to a traitor's tune. Blood on the dusty boots, red as the desert sun fading. Lost souls wandering and cursed lands forever waiting. A kiss of betrayal, a scar left burning deep. Blood on the dusty boots, secrets that the shadows keep. She was a fire burning
burning bright in a church long since forsaken. Her love was a promise till I found the vows were taken. Under the veil of night, her whispers traded for a silver light. Ghost of her touch haunts me as lonesome train whistles cry. Blood on dusty boots, painting paths I've roamed through silent deserts and forgotten graves I've combed. A heart sworn to vengeance beneath stars that weep. Blood on the dusty boots, the price the night does reap. In the eye of the dust storm, I face the heart that deceived. Her shadow in the doorway with the truth up her sleeve. Bullets through the silence like thunder breaking through. What's done in the darkness comes alive in the morning. You, blood on the dusty boots, now mingled with the earth so cold. A tale of love and vengeance in the winds forever told. Through the valley of the damned to the end, I'll ride. Blood on the dusty boots, my spirit won't abide. Each riff of the guitar cries the sorrows of a past that's etched into the land, where every grain of sand knows the weight of a broken man. Out where the whiskey whispers in ghost town bars, a shadow cast long by the light of the stars. Dust devils dance on cursed cracked clay, church bells silent since Judgment Day. Train whistle splits a silent desert night, a song for the broken out of hope out of sight. Oh, gunpowder serenade, play a mournful tune. My heart beats in echoes under this cold desert moon. Lit and prayers, the currency. I walk these dead lands, gun heavy in hand. She was a mirage, a fleeting sweet dream. Her love slipped through like a whiskey stream. Betrayal burned just like a church set aflame. Only ashes of promises whispered her name. From the dust of forgotten graves I rise, haunted by the sorrow in her stormy eyes. Oh, gunpowder serenade, sing through the night. Feel my vengeance guide my side. Silver bullets for the ghosts in my head. A trail of the living, a prayer for the dead. In the mirror of the night, my shadow confronts me, a silhouette stitched with scars of treachery. The gun's cold kiss, a lover's final betrayal. In the echo of the shot, truth and myths unveiled. So gunpowder serenade, play your last refrain. In this silent desert, only memories remain.
through the hollow sky. On a horse of shadow under midnight side, crossing deserts where the old towns lie. Whiskey bottle empty, heart full of ire, riding through the hollow sky. The wind whispers secrets of a cursed land, through the ruins where the church once grand, to burn to ashes in the devil's hand, with my love's name in the sand. Oh, the hollow sky where the lost souls cry, echoes of the deeds under watchful eyes. I ride for vengeance under starlit skies, haunted by the love I can't reprise. Once had a sweetheart, pure and true, her laughter a melody now overdue. Betrayed by a brother I thought I knew, left her in the ground, the morning dew. Train whistles moan like a ghost in pain, through silent deserts and forgotten plains. A badge of honor now, a stain on a heart that's bound in a bitter chain. Oh, the hollow sky where the lost souls cry, through dust storms swirling where dreams go to die. Riding for redemption where the old bones lie, cursed by the love I can't deny. In a town of shadows, at the break of dawn, face my brother, the traitor, on the lawn. Bullets sang a deadly song. Now he's lying cold, his life withdrawn. Underneath the hollow sky, now I ride alone, past the burning churches to the sins I told. The echoes fade into the stones, a gunslinger's path eternally sown. Oh, the hollow sky witnesses my tone, silent in the desert where my grief has grown.
Out where the sunset blaze a rust on the ridge, underneath the hollow sky's mournful eye, lies a ghost town's whisper, the broken bridge, past the dusty bottle where dreams run dry. Hear the trains cry cut through thin desert air, echoing the tales of old lost despair. Echoes from the hollow sky calling low, spinning tales of love betrayed and curses cast. Whiskey burns slow as cold winds of secrets blow. In the shadows every outlaw's die is cast. Beneath the churchyard's cross an unmarked grave hides a love stolen by a traitor's hand. Her laugh laughter haunts the canyon, strong and brave. In the silent deserts, I make my stand. The moonlight's witness to this heart's decay. Love's light smothered in the cruelest of ways. Echoes from the hollow sky, weary cries, tales of vengeance on a night without stars. The past a noose, the future's a disguise. Every shadow hides a man behind bars. On this cursed land under cursed skies, faced her ghost in every dawn's pale light. Truce a blade that cuts through all the lies. Tonight the desert knows I'm here to fight. Echoes from the hollow sky, now my guide, resigned to roam where spirits can't find rest. With every step in dust my sins I abide. In the hollow sky, the lost are blessed, out where sorrow and the lost hopes collide. Echoes from the hollow sky know I ride.
In the heart of a ghost town under a blood-red sky, where the dust lies heavy and the old crows fly, a lone church stands its bell silent and cold. Here lies the tale that's seldom told. By a forgotten grave, shadows begin to swell. A gunslinger's past with a story to tell. Whiskey bottle empty by his worn leather boots, a map to damnation on the root of his roots. So the desert sings of the souls unwept, whispering secrets that the old winds kept. Guns blaze in silence, hearts turn to stone, in the cursed lands where the lost are known. Once loved a beauty with eyes so wild, promises made under the stars they piled. Betrayal came on a hot dust storm's breath. She lay cold as the guns sang the song of death. From town to town under the outlaw's moon, chased by a past that would catch him soon. Train whistles moan through the night's embrace, each stop a reminder of his fall from grace. Echoes of gunshots over the plains, whispering secrets, old pains and chains. Fire in his veins, revenge a bitter friend, in the silent deserts where all roads end. Stood in the church, flames licking high, burning his sins under God's own sky. Face to face with the man in black, in the mirror his reflection cracked. Now the desert sings of the soul set free, cursed by the land, as blind as can be. Guns holstered forever, in silence he'll roam, in the cursed lands that the lost call home. desert wind whispers, let the past be. For the cowboy rides where the spirits flee. In the haunted silence, the gunslinger's ballad played, a tune for the heart where vengeance stays. In the shadow of the gallows, where the cold wind moans, lies a tale of a man, buried bones beneath stones, whiskey bottle in his hand, and a heart turned to rust, haunted by the memories in the desert dust. Beneath the dusty boots lies a story untold of love lost and betrayal in the days of old, where the sun bleeds red on the cursed land, echoes of a gun held in a trembling hand. He rode through silent towns with a ghost by his side, chasing whispers of a love that long ago died. In the churchyard at midnight where the dead trees weep, he swore an oath over her grave, a promise he'd keep. Beneath the dusty boots lies a story untold of love lost and betrayal in the days of old. Through dust storms and sorrow, past the devil's gate, he rides seeking vengeance, fueled by love and hate. Under the pale moonlight, he faced the traitor's eyes, a brother in blood, now an enemy in disguise. Two shots rang out like a train whistle's cry. One man stood, one man laid ready to die. Beneath the dusty boots, a tale of revenge unfolds in the heart of the desert where the night is cold. A gunfighter's legacy carved in the sand, leaving nothing but footprints and a shaking hand. So if you wander through this ghostly land, beware the story of the boots you may unwillingly share. Each step uncovers what many have found, a life of shadows beneath the ground. Out where the whistle cuts stillness of the night, under the moon's cold watchful eye, lies a town with no name, shadows holding tight. Every star a secret, every breeze a sigh. Whiskey bottles clink in the grip of spectral hands, echoes of laughter, ghosts at play. Dust storms swirl where the old church no longer stands, this cursed land where daylight dares not stay. In the desert wind, where hearts are lost and sins are skinned, whispers roam on a vengeful gust. In this silent desert, trust is just dust. She was love wrapped in a riddle, a fleeting song, left me with a kiss laced with deceit. Promised forever, but by dawn she was gone. Footprints leading nowhere, a story incomplete. By the tracks they laughed with a plan so crude. Her new lover ran a bullet with my name. In the ghost of a town, solitude, solitude, a burning church, my heart aflame. desert wind, where love's a ghost and hope has thinned. Echoes of a train of distant rust. In this silent desert, love turns to dust. Fired a shot into the howling dark, revenge, a bitter spark. Now I'm just a whisper in the desert wind, fate sealed by a love that's sin. This outlaw heart forever bound to a cursed silence in a ghost town found. So here I lay under starless skies, buried by the desert where my old love lies. Forgotten like the graves we never blessed. In the dust we find our final rest. Out where the train whistles mourn through cracked skies, a ghost town whispers beneath the old moon's rise. Dust devils dance where the church used to stand. The devil's breath stirs up the sins of the land. Whiskey bottles lie buried in sand, forgotten graves. Each step echoes a story, each shadow enslaves. The devil's desert wind, it howls with a scornful sound, carrying voices of those who ain't never been found. It's a cursed lullaby, on a vengeful flame it spins. Lost love and betrayal ride on the devil's desert winds. I met her eyes like a mirage, soothing but deceitful deep. In her kiss the taste of dust, in her promises secrets to keep. Underneath the starlit dread, where silence bathes the night, she swore forever by my side, before vanishing in the light. Now every shadow flickers with the dance of her deceit. Every gust a whisper from the love I won't repeat. The devil's desert wind, it cries with a lonely sound, echoing the heartbreak where my dreams were drowned. It's a bitter serenade, through dead towns it spins. Revenge and redemption ride on the devil's desert winds. I face the mirror of my soul in the endless desert skies. The wind called out, its voice was old and cruel, told me the devil's just a man who never could play the fool. The devil's desert wind, it sings with a ghostly sound, each note a tale of what's lost, what's forever bound. It's an outlaw's refrain, over sands of sin it spins. So listen and solitude ride on the devil's desert wind. Yes, redemption